We will first begin with the alternate level of care and how it affects the hospitals, introduce our recommendation to which will help solve the problem, discuss the benefits and risks, as well as performance measures and targets. Alternate level of care. What is the ALC? The patients waiting for an appropriate level of care to meet their needs are termed ALC by the healthcare system. Patients are considered to be in the ALC, are designated by their physicians, and are no longer in the acute phase of their illness, but are occupying acute care beds while waiting to be transferred to their appropriate place. These patients could be waiting for long-term care facilities, nursing homes, rehabilitation centers. The problem with this system is that these patients are not being discharged to the appropriate places fast enough. Therefore, more beds are occupied by patients who are no longer in the acute phase of their illness. In the Central East hospitals, the ALC occupies approximately 18% of beds, which accounts for about 165 patients who do not require acute care but cannot be safely discharged. Another major concern is that approximately 40% of the ALC patients are over the age of 80 and are waiting to be placed in a long-term care facility, and the occupancy of those centers are at 98%. This poses one of the biggest problems for the ALC. As you can see, the ALC department poses a large problem on the availability to treat and care for new patients in the acute phase of care. This presentation will give a better understanding of the problem and how we can begin to make it better.
Human resources should be implemented into our system with regards to our healthcare system in Ontario. The continuous results must be acceptable and efficient in Canada. Our healthcare government should invest in the support that provides optimum healthcare and the well-being of providers. This will ensure the quality for patient results, efficient healthcare, professional performance, as governments and healthcare investors should work to develop the current and future needs, since our population is growing and we need to accommodate these changes in our healthcare. Proper planning for changes should be immediate and focused directly in the human health resources section in order to continue with planning, maintaining, sustaining, and reducing the costs of healthcare. The human health care resources planning can and will continue to develop substantial information regarding the needs of the providers and the public. The human resources can provide support in hiring people in various departments. The human health resources staff can also assist with matters which also include job responsibility, employment, evaluation, contracts, as well as employee dismissal. Healthcare professionals hired will participate in feedback sessions, which include all group discussions and in-depth training sessions. Human resource will develop the training facilities the staff requires, which will benefit with knowledge, cost-effective choices, as well as responsibility. The well-trained professionals will be placed in the correct departments, and the staff then will be able to utilize them better, and this will increase the transition process quicker for the next level of alternate care. The education provided will benefit the entire healthcare system.
According to 2001 census, 180,000 seniors that represent 13% of the total population in Central East. Allocation of single registered nurse for a geriatric ward of 9 to 10 old people. 3 registered nurse for typical 28 bed ward. That means 6 patients per nurse. 55% of members of Royal College of Nursing. That means there are still 45% shortage of nurses. 61% nurses admit that there is too much workload and pressures during their shift. 135,000 nurse vacancies that represent 8.1% in US only are some fact. that inform what? A single truth, that is, great shortage of medical staff and there is immediate need of hiring trained staff. According to Provincial Health Planning Database, the average length of hospital, the average length of stay for patient should be 5.7 days, but the average length of ALC patient is 17.7 days, which means there is 3 times more usage of resources in these hospitals. It further revealed that number of ALC days in Central East Link hospitals has increased up to 63% in just 2 years, that is 2004-2005. All these facts emphasize the desperate need of hiring more trained staff. Although hiring new staff will solve the problem at some extent, but we cannot neglect the importance of education and training of working or hired staff. This human power is the asset in any hospital as they are experienced, but they also need regular training to update their knowledge with the advancement in the medical field too, right? They have to equipped with the latest technology and resources. Let me give you a scenario in which a medical center is equipped with the latest technology, but there is absence of a trained human power. Then who and how will operate these advanced technologies? Then it is useless, right? We have to train our staff and provide regular training to keep up to date with the advancement of technology. We have to introduce them with the right care, right place, right time concept in Central East Link Hospital or any other hospital to improve the health status. Now, reverse the scenario and look on the other side. If healthcare facilities have well educated, trained, and experienced staff, and they don't have the latest technology or equipment, then it is useless too, right? The healthcare facilities should equip the manpower with the latest technologies and equipment that will change the outcomes dramatically. Healthcare professionals, along with facilities, has to equipped with the latest technology. Then there will be revolution and transformation in the working condition that will transform our healthcare facilities into a perfect place of healing and recovery.
Risk assumption, scarcity of the resources, technical and particularly financial, to implement the designed human resource development plan, coordination of issues, order systems and mechanisms established, it takes time to familiarize and to adhere to. Challenges, attitudinal changes of health staff for smooth functioning in interprofessional framework is not easy. Unmatching patient to staff ratio in shift work, absenteeism, workload and pressure. Risk management strategy, financial remuneration and monetary benefit to encourage staff, strong coordination mechanism, strict rules and regulation in place, rewarding in recognition of best services, promotions and recognition etc. to boost the staff morale. and disciplinary actions in violation of policies, principles, and rules and regulations.
The performance measures are to reduce prolonged wait times for alternate level care designated patients, to focus on patients' health requirements, to receive advice from the community, to expand acute and long-term care. Human resources will help to establish both long-term care and acute care for patients. It will satisfy patient care within the healthcare community and improve the health of many patients. Moreover, it will ensure that healthcare services will be modified to meet patient values. The target is aimed to assist alternate level care designated patients in improving the care they receive and will reduce turnover rates. This is a key requirement for a successful healthcare facility. Also, to accomplish the most effective patient care and to provide the most advanced care services to all patients.